Hi, and welcome to the Oldtimer Centre. My name is Philip Tarrant, and today I have for you a 1986 built 420 SEL. Now this car, I think, is actually quite rare. It's the colour, as far as I'm aware, is called Impala. But what makes this colour particularly good is that, like the update series in 1989, it had colour-coded bumper bars. As far as I know, only the Impala and the smoked silver cars had colour-coded bumpers, which makes it look so much better. It literally looks like an update series. Being a 420 SEL, it does have the windscreen wipers on the lights. Being an L, you do have that huge bit of leg room in the back, and again, being a 420, it is the V8 series. Another thing I like about this car is the interior. On the older Mercs they called it tobacco. I think in this series it was called or referred to as cognac. 126s are renowned for cracking on the dashboard. As you can see, there are none. The wood grain is very good also. Just about every 126 series we get has cracked wood grain, not only around the air conditioning controls but also around the gear shift. As you can see with this car, it is in very good condition. Came with electric chairs, driver's and passenger side. Obviously came with leather as well. Some of the lesser models like the 300 series, 300 SE and whatnot had MBTEX. The leather is in very good condition. This car has not been detailed at all. This is as we got it. Look at that legroom in the back, isn't it fantastic? It's got the original Mercedes alloy wheels. It's running Michelin tyres, looks like front and back. All in all, it really is a lovely car. It's got, the odd mark on the paintwork, which I've been told by panel beater can be repaired very cheaply. The rear hydraulic or harmonic, whatever it is, suspension seems to work very, very well. There's plenty of fluid in the reservoir. This car has done 244,000 Ks, which is nothing really on one of these. We see them with 300 and 400. I know they are around with about 500 and 550,000 K or so. It's getting harder and harder to get a good 126 series with sort of under 300,000 Ks. At the moment in New South Wales, I think there's only about 15 or 16 available. Compared to a few years ago when there used to be plenty. Although it's leather, the interior is in very good condition. There's no cracks or anything like that. The seat could do with a good clean. Another thing with the earlier 126 and 116 series is I found the driver's seats tend to collapse. This one seems absolutely fine. It's still got plenty of spring in it. This series did have cruise control. The air conditioning seems to work very well. The car starts beautifully. It's got such a beautiful, smooth V8 engine. Yeah, it starts straight away. It really is very nice. The temperature gauge works as well. It's another thing which tends not to work on most of these series. It's got a full logbook. Was serviced not too long ago. It's done 244,000 Ks. The next service isn't due for about another 10,000 kilometres, which is fantastic. All in all, if you are looking for a 126 series, you can't go past this one. There's your Michelin tyres on the front there, which is great. It's actually a very similar car to what was featured in the Mercedes stand at the motor show in the very late 80s. There was a family called the Nice family who were actually in a head-on collision in a 126 series and in Melbourne, and they were involved in a head-on collision at high speed, and the whole family of four got out with no scratches whatsoever, and the car which they had the accident in, which was a very similar series to this one, similar colour and interior, was featured at the motor show, and I think was in fact in the front window of a Mercedes-Benz dealer for about 12 months. If you look at YouTube, W126 accident, Nice family, I think it's NEECE. You'll actually be able to see it was a very good ad at the time. All in all, if you're looking for a W126, you cannot go past this car. We're located in Marrickville. Take it for a drive. You will not be disappointed. It's a very nice example.